craziest show in Las Vegas right now, and I'm Wawa.
I know what my name is.
What's your name?
Oh wait. Oh, it's gone. I'm sorry. Probably I'll know it after the show.
Don't you have like a hint or something?
No. I just love looking at your fuchsia lips because it matches my nose.
Don't you tell me you're gonna kiss me, because that's gonna be
Well, I'm not gonna. Are you turning me into a lesbian?
No, I'm not ever. Even if I am, I'm still beautiful and happy.
Oh my, yes, you are.
We love all
darling.
colors, all genders.
But
all
then don't hate me because
I'm not hating you. You're the
beautiful.
greatest love of my life.
What is that topic that we did with Melissa? Remember the Peter Pan sexual?
Yes. You know what? Talking about that, we'll be oh my gosh. So that's in my show, but we're very.
What about the Tinkerbell sexual?
What's this? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Is this
god!
the cause and effect of your little pill? Like you're like creating.
It's exactly the cause and effect of not taking a pill.
On our show, we celebrate all kind of diversity, including the other and everything.
We're so
outside
diverse
of normal.
right now. We're like beyond diverse.
Watch next week. I'm gonna be the one that's diverse.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Hey, I have a confession to make.
Oh, okay. I'll be your priest.
Actually, I can't. I am blind. I cannot see, but I
Okay.
can see you though. I
Then
can see
if
all your
you're blind-
pimples and imperfections.
Oh my
but when I look
God.
at here, I can only blur. But I know I'm way better off looking.
Did
off
you
my
just throw me
glasses.
under the bus? Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh wait, let's.
She just spoke
Erase.
about my perplexities.
Oh, okay. Don't
Oh
get
my
yourself
gosh.
acne ointment. Let's get it.
Oh my gosh, just see that?
Don't you realize you're the ugliest ever?
Oh my dear, now she threw me once more under the bus.
Where have you come from? Are you really from? Oh, you and me?
Oh my goodness. I come from another planet where
What's your name again? Chris Lago? Oh, Chris Lago?
I come from a place where they took the infinity stones.
What? Thanos? That's like the baton ni Darna. Darna!
Darn it! See, there's Darna and I'm darn it.
Oh my God, you have so thick skin you can't even feel my bullying.
Oh my gosh, yes, my thick skin is like the skin of a horn.
But not all people are thick
Of the
like that.
buffalo.
Not all people are thick like that.
No, darling.
My son, let me tell you, in middle school.
Darling, I know that I'm beautiful and you're just envious of me.
Is that needs a pill or not? If you need a pill, give me that pill so that I feel like impeccably.
You know, one time I went to work and I was singing and dancing and
What was your song?
my fellow coworker behind me, he's like, whatever you want, I want some of that.
Oh my
Because
God.
he did not want to be at work that day.
Let me tell you about it. Oh, we're going off board. Anyway,
Okay.
my son in middle school, he's 17 right now.
Wally.
And imagine, Wally, he was in magnet school.
Wow.
Magnet school.
Wow.
And magnet school is supposed to be special kind of kids with, really good training.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I don't know now, but at the time, in his time as in middle school, the magnet schools were mixed, blended.
Ooh.
They were not purely, in elementary, they were purely magnet schools, kids. But when they come to middle school, all the time they're blended. They're not just segregated as magnet kids. So he was in an environment which is really.
They were all placed in a blender?
No.
Okay.
So listen
Okay.
to my story. This is kind of dramatic. So
I'm
anyway, my
listening.
son came home one time. I was like really, really sad, and he said because his last name is Filipino.
Oh, so I thought that his last name was literally Filipino.
Yeah,
like Mr. Filipino.
I'm Huffy. My last name is American, right? Like American white American.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is so
it's beyond racial.
confusing now.
It's just the truth. I still have my ex-husband. Oops.
Oh,
Did I just
I didn't hear anything.
did I just declare my status?
No,
Just
you know
kidding.
me, I'm just glued to my eyeshadow. I'm
Anyway,
just
so
looking at my eyeshadows
speaking of
right
that
now.
last name, a few kids were laughing at his last name. Like,
What's the last name?
Mangayayan.
Oh,
So
that's
Mangayayan,
yeah, that's
poor
a very
kid went home
hard
one
name.
time, really like so,
yeah.
And then so I went to the counselor and said, hey, my son is being bullied by a couple of kids, right?
Yeah.
And I'm more worried if my son becomes so angry and he will retaliate.
Yes.
And then he will become, But I trust in myself that my son at that time is a kind of a boy that's going to be so controlled, This can handle everything.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah.
Thank God. Because I don't want to come to the school and say, hey, your son, kind of
Yeah, yes.
box one kid. That's
Yes.
probably the most
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
yeah.
But then you know what I did the next time we went to the school?
You went to the school and
Yeah.
you confronted the bully.
Oh, you knew it, huh?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
kind
Oh
of
my
person that
gosh.
I am. So we went one time to school.
I
activity.
already know how the cards play out.
You know me so well. That's good. So one time we went to the school in the
Okay.
evening, like one of those activities, and I heard a kid saying, "Man, yeah, man, yeah." I'm like, what?
Right in front of you.
Yes. And
Oh
they
my
because they
gosh.
didn't know I was the mom.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
Perfect
they didn't know I was
timing.
the mom.
Yeah.
And I said,
Perfect.
"Excuse me."
Oh my gosh.
Come
Oh
here,
my
little
gosh.
kid.
Oh
gonna
my
munch you
God.
with
I'm
my-
so scared.
Yes, I was scared.
I'm so
as
scared of you
hell.
right now.
So you better straighten up your act and don't call my boy with that name.
Good
It's
Lord.
Manga Yaya.
Ah, my
I was
gosh.
so scared. After that, there was no more bullying.
Oh my! I'm sweating, bullets.
I'm sweating right now
I'm
telling my
so
story.
Scared.
Anyway,
of
go.
Wawa.
We want to say hi again to all the people watching. Steve, Michael, Sean.
Oh my goodness.
We have Dolores. We have, of course, Maria, Eva, and Sophia.
Hello to
Meatballs.
all watching. Thank you all
Yes.
for the tender, loving care and for the love and support.
Okay, and I have also who else? Sheila and some more other
Hi,
friends on
Sheila.
board. So we're now on our third segment. It's called Bull's
So-
Eye, talking about bullying.
Okay, speaking about bullying, you know that I got bullied at school.
How
you know,
old was this?
Elementary school. In elementary school, I got bullied
Why?
by the children because I was different.
How different? were you?
I was a mutant.
Like
I
Alice in Wonderland different.
I belong to Professor Xavier's house. Your son knows about this. He loves X-Men.
Oh my God! I think I know who you're talking to about. Okay, so,
So
what
anyhow-
what's different about
No,
Jay?
I got bullied. I wasn't as masculine as the other boys. So
Oh,
I
they all-
was I
you
was
got the fragment already.
yeah, and then I was ostracized and bullied. Me and
That
my,
was I'm not bullying you in terms of how old you are, Jace.
Uh-huh.
But this was like in the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't even a twinkle in my
I want to
mother's
know the
fabulous
era
eyes
or
yet.
the era so that we will know exactly in the timeline of history.
The era was
Stay alive, stay alive. Oh my handsome God. So that was like 1970s. 70s.
Yep.
So 70s people are not so
Yeah,
open-minded
yeah,
about
back in the 70s.
sexuality. Especially in the
and
freaking...
it was the era of love to love you, baby.
Oh my gosh. The Bomba
love to
Queens.
That's Donna Summer,
The
darling.
pole dancers. So this era of the 70s,
Yes.
it's rebellious, but
Yes.
not accepting yet in terms of sexuality, especially in
And
the-
also it was the era of gotta make a move to a town that's right.
He really is from the 70s. I was born 70s, but I don't know these songs. Anyway, so 1970s people in the Philippines are really like, oh, you need to be a boy, you need to be a girl, you need to be a boy, and you're girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. No, bakla, tomboy. Just kidding. Bakla and tomboy. Bakla is gay.
A boy,
Were you?
even just for one day.
Well, Beyonce was born later. Anyway, so bakla is gay in Philippines.
Yes.
And tomboy.
And then baklush.
Those are like slang languages. Oh my God.
Back
One time
push.
in our show, we're gonna be talking slang, gay slang.
So
And to celebrate
Anyhow, I want to go
sexuality.
back to my
Okay, go
bullying. So I got bullied by my classmates, and my teachers.
Were they touching you, talking about you? What? How?
verbal
Verbal.
abuse, not touching. Verbal. It was verbal abuse, and the teachers did not make it easy because the
They
teachers
themselves were.
no. They would call me, make me stand up, and humiliate me in front of the class.
Who are these teachers? You better just mention their names on Facebook.
No,
right
that
now.
was
Just kidding.
some of them are have already
Passed away. Passed away. Huh?
yes. So
Dead. The
Mm,
dude. Okay.
so
Whatever.
yeah.
So how did you
R.I.P.
deal with that?
Back in the day, I didn't have the spirituality that I have now. So I really took it personally. I took it personally.
Where did you come
And,
out? What in would you? I hope you don't mind. When did you realize
I
you were
didn't.
beautiful?
I didn't, and I
different?
couldn't come out because, I come from a Catholic background, and it did not help being in a religious family. Because everything around you is telling you that you should not exist,
Oh my gosh.
that you shouldn't be. So that's what caused me to be very insecure as
Yeah.
a kid. Yeah. As a
So to
child.
those who are watching, we're on Bullseye, and we're talking about bullying
So-
as a mental, as celebrating mental health issue this month. Bullying can lead to a lot
I
of
didn't
depression,
realize that
a
my
lot
whole
of
attire was
anxiety.
perfect for the mental issue.
You just wanted to be like that. So let me tell you,
What a
for the
coincidence.
first time in my life, I actually did this already like a couple of months ago. I announced it on Facebook,
Yeah.
on my thread. Of course, those people who read it are just my friends.
Yes.
But I was really terribly, horribly bullied when I was in my elementary days. And
Oh,
it's
yes,
really, this is
yeah.
something, if you want to listen to my story just for a little bit,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell it in a very shortest, concise way. So when I was in grade 6, I was 12 years old, I was an ugly duckling. I am still, just kidding.
No, you're not. I mean, look at you. You're so beautiful. Look at that.
Thank you. That's his suggestion to pull it down.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, pull it down.
So let me tell you, grade 6, I was chubby as chubbylicious as ever.
Chubbilicious.
I was chunkalicious.
Chubbilita.
Yes.
Oh my
My
goodness.
Chinese features didn't come out yet, so I wasn't
Oh my
that pretty
gosh.
yet. So I was bullied in a way that I received a couple of love messages, love letters during
Oh
my
my
grades,
gosh, yeah.
grade 6, which I was 12 years
Wow,
old. And
wow.
I really fell in love with those love letters. I fell in
Wow.
love with a boy in my 12
The boy
year.
that did not exist.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
freaking
the
Lord
boy
Jesus.
that
Yes.
did not exist.
Never
Yeah.
existed, but made my grade so high.
Made your grade so high. Well, that's a good thing.
It was my inspiration. I felt
Yes.
so beautiful at the time. And I was like, oh, I'm so pretty. I can know, even if I'm chubby.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
oh, I'm so good. Like, and then one day, a couple of kids tell me, they were laughing and like, what's going on, And they couldn't even probably take it anymore.
And they told you the
That
painful
they made a story out
They
of it.
made it. And what about the pictures of the boy? Was there like a picture even of the boy?
No, I was just
Oh
I
my
was
God.
just
So you better be careful because it might turn out to be like the hotline that. Remember, I used to order guys from the
Oh my
newspaper,
God. Here we
and when
come.
they appeared in my doorstep, I'm like, no, I
Yeah.
didn't order. You get out.
So I was imagining one of the boys in my grade school being the guy who like really liked me a lot, right? And so what happened is they confronted me and said, I'm so sorry, Wawa, it's not true. We just made this story out of you.
There really isn't a boy in love with you.
And these classmates of mine are actually still, that's what we call them, my so-called friends. They're actually on Facebook.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they're now your friends.
No, I don't. Well, yeah, I guess, but
Well, you're
to be honest,
forgiven.
it really molded my heart.
Yeah.
I think I'm still in the process of that healing.
Healing.
I mean,
yeah.
I think I was, but I don't think I am because I'm very defensive in terms of love. Like I love so much, but at the same time, I'm like vicious. I'm kind of
Oh my
I can't even
gosh.
explain. But I'm not a killer or anything like that. I'm not a serial killer.
I know you didn't go completely postal.
Yeah. So hard. Oh my God. So
Oh my gosh.
that's out of the thing. And then to those who, hi to my best friend Andre.
Are there any questions?
Andre, would you like to be on air for me?